And hello, folks. Another great day in the virtual reality world. My name's Robert, and I'm here to give you a quick overview, just basically a snapshot of what we have been creating for our clients today, and just showing you a work in progress. So today, folks, I got to tell you this. There's a lot of work that's put into virtual reality and creating content, and having immersive 3D assets that go into virtual reality worlds, and just to include the functionality of things. So with that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick little tour and give you some ideas of how to use virtual reality in the business world. And first and foremost, this platform right here, you can actually immerse yourself into any 3D content as well as socialize with people within that 3D content. So how cool is that? So I could actually have another person next to me, which I was actually talking to my friend Chaz Schulten, and he is the creator of this world. We've been working together on creating and helping a client immerse themselves into their 3D CAD locations and stuff. So right behind me is basically a template and it's just a generic template of a smoothie location. So I'm going to go ahead and take control here. And most important, I thank you for your time for sharing with us today. And I'm going to go ahead and open up this door. And then I'm going to go ahead and get back to my avatar here. I'm going to go ahead and go through the door. So inside here, we still haven't basically textured everything out here. But I'm going to go ahead and give you a 360 look here. But we've got the windows in. We painted the walls. We still need to texture out the kiosk right here, or the podium and the sales counter. But over here, as you can see, we still have a little work to do on putting in the texture on the sink and the blenders right here. But most important is we can use this to create training scenarios. So imagine a business owner looking at his investment far as his labor, okay? And everybody knows that when you do a store opening, there's actually an upfront cost. So you have to invest into your payroll. In the first 2-3 weeks, whatever it's going to take to train your staff and get them all up to par before you open up the doors to start making your first paycheck on this, is you have to get everybody trained. Okay, so what we're looking at here is putting basically a quest system. And I'm going to go ahead and move this over real quick so you can see these functions right here. So right here, as you see, there's a create. So we can go ahead and click on create, and it says create quests. So what we could do is, I'm not going to go through the whole function. I'm just going to explain it to you. But what we can do is we could put little points like on this, as they'd have to come through and click on this and to give information. And you could almost put a video in there, or you could actually create a function that they have to do a certain action in order for them to get to the next point. So we could set little points in here like 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could have a certain duty description that has to be done, or a function that has to be in there. And that's how you could train your staff. So how cool is that to actually do interviews with people, but at the same time say, hey, we'd like you to go through our train program, and as they go through and complete the quest, then you know that when you hire these folks, they already have a basic understanding of what they're going to be doing on a day-to-day, basically day-to-day grind. So another cool feature that we're looking at is making sure everything is put in the right spot. So what we could do is we could put things, we could set things all over the space over here. And if it's in the wrong place, we could actually have that as a quest as well, where they can actually grab the object and bring it back here, maybe put it on the shelf right here. Also sanitation. Sanitation is very important when it comes to any food service business. So we could actually have everybody up to par on, understanding what they need to go through on doing the sanitation. So like the three wash sink, understanding what each compartment's for, and the pH levels, the sanitation, the wash and rinse procedures, stuff like that. Right here we took down the walls for the walk-in fridge and freezer. But here we could actually put a little quest system in here to actually go over the the potential food hazards, the time and temperatures, FIFO, first in, first out. You could put all that stuff in here as training to get your staff up to par before you even hire them. So how cool is that? So over here. So this is a very simple business, but at the same time, this is another thing what I want to show you is the top view. So we're going to go up here. So now we can actually give you a top view of the whole experience, and we could actually, give a schematic, to where everything needs to be. Now here's another cool feature. What you could use this for is this could be a way that you could help your permitting process go quicker. So say if there's a change like down here on the sink, maybe it had to be over here as well. We could come in and just go ahead and move that sink over there, add another sink or station, get it printed out, sent over to the architect to stamp it, and then it's on its way to the permitting office. So how cool is that? Let's see, what else could we do? Okay, so the bathrooms, you can actually, you could actually put the clean procedures for in the bathrooms up on the walls. But most important, folks, and the value from using a virtual reality platform is this right here. Being able to communicate. So say I wanted to communicate with somebody in the platform. Okay, so nearby would be people in this experience right now, but there's nobody in here except for me. So, but if there was other people in here, maybe they're somewhere else in the experience, you could say, hey, come, meet me in the kitchen. Okay, I could post that there, and everybody that's in the experience would basically get this message. Okay. Now here are all my friends. So say they're not in the experience, and I say, hey, I want to connect with any of these people here, right? I could come over here and say, so this is actually me right here, and I could say, please meet us in the kitchen. Oh, misspelled that. There we go. Like that. So this person, this DNA admin, which is my other account, will get this message, and then immediately I could just I could basically TP right over to that person where they're at. So that's the powerful tool of using a virtual reality social tool that you can connect with people. Another thing is so many worlds you can connect in. Right here, let me just do my worlds. So I could bring us to any, say I want to go from the kitchen over to a conference room, okay? I could do that, or I'll take it over to like the classroom, right? So just like that, I've basically pushed the button, pressed the button, and I could invite everybody to the classroom, okay, where I could be giving a block of instruction right here, right on the wall right here. So I could put in any type of video here. I could, we can recreate anything in here. We could fill all these desks up with students to give a class on, sanitation if we had to. Okay, so how cool is that? And you can have their totally undivided attention, because they're going to be totally in tune with you, with what you're saying and what you are teaching your students. Mentoring, there's so much you can do here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to where we were at. We were actually in it was a test site. Let me find it real quick. Visited, that's probably the best way to find it, because I was just there. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's find it. I think I know what it's called. It's going to be called Sandbox. Or wait, hang on. I think it was called White something. Here we go. Cyberpunk White Box. So we're back at the location that we were. Right here. Here's the location. Go ahead and open up the door. Go inside. So if I want to have, let's see, yeah, he does have the sit points there. There we go. So here we could have an actual meeting. Say we have a group of people, we could have a meeting right here. Turn my mic back on so you can see me talking. But other than that, folks, I really appreciate your time, and thank you for joining me today to, just, peel back down a little bit, take a little deeper dive into what virtual reality has to offer, and including what you could do to scale your business up. So with that being said, hey, you folks have a wonderful day and take care. Bye-bye now.